ladies and gentlemen. Today, we will be witnessing an educational debate about traditional games versus online games. Which one is better? Miss Stephanie Ampere will side the traditional games, while Mr. Daniel J. Alpuerto for the online games. We will have 3 rounds of debate. Each one will be given a maximum of 2 minutes and 30 seconds each round. If the time is up, the bell will ring to stop the debaters. Now, as agreed, Miss Ampere will start the debate with the traditional games on her side.
Good day everyone, I'm Stephanie Ampere, an advocate of patriotism. I'm pure-hearted Filipino, therefore I stand to promote traditional games rather than the toxic and addicting online games. Like most of the kids in the Philippines, I experienced playing Laro ng Langit with my friends during my childhood days. And I know you play it too. The game was amazing and enjoying, especially that you are playing with your friends. And according to my research, the main attraction of these classic children's games is that generally will not need any equipment. Most of them do not require anything more than imagination and a willingness to have a good time, which really fits for the Filipino children having no money to afford gadgets and toys. So what's the use of toys and gadgets if children can play happily without all these? Furthermore, it is also important that most of these games are group games, which means that as well as simple rules and fast pace, they allow children to interact with each other by talking, laughing, and sharing experiences. All of these are essential to their growing up, a very good source of improving the children's socialization skills, which is needed when dealing with other people, and also gives confidence to face in the big crowd. Also, they are safe and will not normally require adult supervision. This, by the way, helps children to interact more naturally and fluidly. It's because all these games are passed down generations to generations, which was tested and really proven to be very helpful and effective for all the Filipino children. Why play complicated Western influence games if we ourselves had already won?
Time is up. Now it's Mr. Alberto's turn.
Good day everyone, I am Daniel J. Alpuerto, a modern Filipino who embraced the thing called adaptation to modernity. I am not an anti-culture or tradition, but I am viewing the world in general. Embracing the modern world means embracing the new form of life. And we all know that modernity is a success. Yes, I played Laro ng Lahi when I was a kid. But tell me, you're dreaming to have gadgets to play online games for, am I right? Then how come it becomes toxic? If you're dreaming of having it, what a simple realization. We are on the modern world right now, and we have our own second life, which is the virtual life. Along with it is a virtual entertainment, which online games belongs. Yes, the game is somehow expensive, but don't tell me that you don't have cell phones right now. Adults may have cell phones, while children don't. No, because according to Square Philippines 2017, the state of the world's children was one of form of a separate study by GSMA from 2015, which found that the Philippines, the most common age for a child to own a mobile phone was 10 years old. This study also found that 85% of the children they have surveyed use their mobile phones to access the internet, and that the Philippines has the highest proportion of children who use tablets at 76%. Suffice it to say that our kids are highly connected. Now, tell me that our children of today are still incapable of having gadgets as to our older generation or during our time. We are on the modern world right now, and the only thing that we need to do is to embrace it.
It's round 2 already. Miss Andrea, go ahead.
The world is actually changing into a modern one. Yes, more and more children are engaged with modern technologies. But did you even think of negative effects it gives to the children? It is a fact that too much exposure to mobile phones can lead to various diseases. According to the Inner Drive website 2019, excessive use of mobile phones is bad for your psychological health. Constant overuse of mobile phones leads to increased anxiety, feelings of loneliness, and low self-esteem. Reliance on mobile phones can also cause irritation, frustration, and impatience when they cannot be used. Brain is also affected in computer addiction. Regions of the brain associated with cravings in substance use also appears to be activated in gaming addicts when they view images of video games. Those are just some of the negative effects of online games. While on the other hand, traditional games will surely lead the children with physical fitness. According to Larong Pinoy, it's all about giving kids fun in the communities where they live. At the same time, promote healthy outdoor activities through play. Here are some of the benefits of Laro Inactive. Heart and circulatory system. Regular exercise or playing healthy games makes the heart muscles stronger and more efficient. Second is the respiratory system. Breathing becomes not only more rapid but also deeper, thus making increased quantities of oxygen available. Third, the musculature. Healthy games strengthens the muscles, promotes their development, and increase their efficiency. Stronger muscles lend better support to the joints. The fourth is the skin. The pores of the skin opens up during exercise. The result is a healthier skin because of more efficient removal of impurities and dirt. The fifth is the temperature of the body. The temperature of the body rises during playing. This promotes the burning up of the toxic substances in the body. So these are just some of the benefits of Larong Pinoy which your online games cannot give.
It's your turn, Mr. Alberto.
Online games only giving negative effect? No way. Online games wasn't invented just to give diseases to humans, and that's for a fact. According to UPAL 2017, the advancement of technology and the increasing usage of the internet have allowed the conventional games to become virtually accessible, significantly enhancing the reach and the joy of gaming enthusiasts. Various card games have also made a transition into digital world and have become extremely popular. The mix of skills, strategy, and luck make them compelling for millions of online games. Here are some benefits of online games. First is stress relief. Research has collaborated conventional wisdom with the playing online card games has substantial psychological benefits. Studies have indicated that regular player of card games shows lower stress levels, with cortisol, one of the primary stress-related hormone, being 7% less in card games players. Second, skill development. Challenging card games with friends are known to improve memory, concentration, and analytical skills that add to your overall mental engagement. Third, staying engaged. Online games can step in to fill up this vacuum, keeping you occupied and active mentally and psychologically. Playing games against virtual opponents or human opponents in virtual setting is as cognitively engaging as playing with humans in the real world. Next, interaction. Online games also promote communication and teamwork, providing people incentives to work with others to win at the game, helps them interact better with others at their workspaces and their day-to-day lives offline. And lastly, entertainment. Online games addresses a common human need to entertainment with convenience. You can play games anytime, from anywhere on any internet-enabled device, even while you are on a go. It might have been stereotyped by many, but still, online games is beneficial for us.
We are now on third and final round. Go ahead, Miss Amelia.
Your argument might have been solid, but still, it won't surpass how beneficial the traditional games. As Michael Brody, MD, head of the TV and Media Committee of the American Academy of Child and Adolescent Psychiatry, stated in a 2007 press release that there is not enough research on whether or not video games are addictive. However, Brody also cautioned that for some children and adolescents, it displaces physical activity and time spent on studies, with friends, and even with family. This means that no matter what benefits it somehow gives, still not enough compared to Larong Pinoy, also because of its importance to our culture. Laro ng lahi is a cultural treasure, or yaman ng lahi, cherished by generations of Filipinos. Its favorite pastime that is close to the hearts of Filipinos, encompassing generations, from our grandparents to our parents and among the youth and toddlers of today. Considering that almost 60% of the mass population of the Philippines don't have computers and still can't afford the high-tech game gadgets, the Filipino traditional street games are still a favorite pastime among children in the heavy urban areas and provinces. The Filipino games bring good memories of friendship and fun among those who have played it. It brings a smile among our elders whenever they remember the days when they used to play it. It brings out the child among our parents when they mention it, and vividly remembering their childhood playmates and the neighborhood where they used to play it. It's actually every adult's wish for the new generation of Filipino to experience the fun of the traditional street games. Therefore, it's more than just a game. It is a vehicle to instill patriotism among the new generation.
Mr. Berto, have your final round.
Let's just say that it's really all about patriotism that we are going to do. But still, we have the idea of making our students well educated enough to ensure the success of our nation. I have this last piece. Doctrill 2016 undergone a study and come with all this. Despite the old stereotypes about video games rooting our brain, a new study provides the latest evidence to the contrary, with the data showing that gaming every day is linked to improve our academic performance. Research in Australia involving more than 12,000 high school students found that when it came to internet usage, students who regularly played online games scored higher in maths, reading, and science tests than the peers who didn't. Students who played online games almost every day scored 15 points above the average in math and 17 points above the average in science, says economist Alberto Pozo from RMIT University in Melbourne. When you play online games, you're solving puzzles to move to the next level, and that involves using some of the general knowledge and skills in maths, reading, and science that you've been taught during the day. The study used Australian data from the Program for International Student Assessment, or PISA, which tested students from more than 700 schools in 2012 and collected information on their personal interests and online games activities. Although playing online games helps players develop complex problem-solving skills, leadership skills, and ability to deal better with unexpected consequences, they also enhance a player's skills of observation, intuitiveness abilities, and hone their alertness and concentration. They can be welcome and relaxing experience in a busy modern life, offering stress relief while developing the key to social skills. Then, That's the big deal. Online games is helpful to everyone as well as to the whole nation itself, because it will really lead us to success. Because modernity is success.
That was really a tough fight. Congratulations to our debaters, Miss Stephanie Amper and Mr. Daniel J. Alberto, for the wonderful debate. The outcome of our event has given us the idea that we cannot avoid the reality of this world.